What's up, everybody, and welcome to Bricks and Toys. And today I am wearing my second Star Wars shirt out of the two that I have ordered. This is one of the ones that I have seen for quite some time, and it is basically Darth Vader with the Stormtroopers crossing their own version of like the Beatles with the Abbey Road. I'm super happy to finally have this shirt, and I have to say, the way that they made the fabric on this one is super soft and super comfortable. So I am definitely representing my Star Wars colors once again. I buy so many Star Wars shirts, but unfortunately between shrinkage and me losing weight and just cats clawing them while they climb on me, I just can't keep my shirts in line. To today's subject at hand, it's all about BrickHeadz once again. And today we are continuing on with the Phantom Menace theme. In our last video we did the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator. Today we're on to the BrickHeadz. Now this is the 6-pack of BrickHeadz. Last year we got the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi BrickHeadz, and that was an amazing lineup, and I was really hoping that they would do it again. And this time around, for the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace, we have in this box Jar Jar Binks, Anakin Skywalker, Padme Amidala, or Queen Amidala. We have Captain Pancake, or as he's known by, Panaka. Then we have Qui-gon Jinn and Darth Maul. I mean, isn't that just an awesome lineup of BrickHeadz, everybody? Like, that is just, if that don't get you going in the morning, I don't know what does when it comes to BrickHeadz. This is just going to be an incredible lineup. Now, this is set number 40676 for the 10 and up crowd, and it is 732 pieces. Now, this kit does set you back about $55, which I think is nail on the money, because we're used to paying $10 per BrickHeadz, and in this kit we have 5 basically full-grown BrickHeadz and a half BrickHead with young Anakin Skywalker. 55, nail on the head. I just think that is an awesome deal and a perfect value, and this is definitely one that I will be, by the end of the year, buying a second one of to keep in box new, because I do think that these are going to go up in value down the road. Let's continue to go over the box, and then we'll get into the unboxing and see how many bags we have with this kit. Just going from the front, we have our traditional BrickHeadz styled box of the multi-packs. The weird little faded light green background, black, around the edges. They are numbered 227 to 232 all the way across. We have our BrickHeadz logo, packaging, Star Wars branded. Coming up over to the top, we just have the names once again, same as we do here. We do have a 1-to-1 scale with the 25th anniversary right there. Coming along the side, here we get that 25th of Episode 1 once again. Then we have Padme Amidala herself, or Queen Amidala. Star Wars below her. Coming along to this side, we have the 25th in different languages, and we have some legal eagles in different languages. Coming down to the bottom, barcodes, more legal eagles, and some other random warnings and packaging. Coming around to the back of the box, well, it's the same as the front of the box. With BrickHeadz, there's not too much to really go over with these. They are pretty much what you see, and that is what they are. So that's why when you look at the front, they got the names. Look at the back, they got no names. It is what it is. It would be kind of interesting to see them go from the front angle with their faces and then their backs from the back angle of the box. Maybe that would be an interesting design choice, Lego. Who knows? So that does it for the box. And now let's bring you guys in and let's unbox this kit and see how many bags we're going to have for this kit. Because I think we're going to have at least nine bags. I'm going to call it right now. 9 bags. Let's cut it open and find out. Okay, everybody, so here we go. We have 2 pieces of tape to get this party started. Uno and dos. You guys are getting the first exclusive look inside of the box. What do we see? Oh, it's packed all the way to the brim. Now that's a good, proper box right there. Now let's do our pour. There we are. And now let's do our sort. Okay, so I'm getting pretty seasoned at this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 bags total. That's exactly what I guessed. I mean, nail on the head. Awesome. So now let's go through our books. Let's see how these are going to be basically packaged up individual. And let's see if we get a barcode with this one, because with BrickHeadz, we don't get barcodes. No, 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 and no. So Jar Jar is the first one to start this party off with. He is going to be bag 1. He will take you into 31 steps and 29 pages. Not too bad, Jar Jar. Next up is going to be Anakin. Anakin's going to pick us up at bag number 2. And he will be 36 steps and 29 pages. Our next up is going to be Queen Amidala, or Padme. She's going to pick us up at bag 3. And then we're going to have 46 steps and 49 pages. So she is quite double than Anakin was. And I'm going to guess she's going to be our first 2-bagger, because so far we're 1 bag apiece here. So yes, we go into bag 5 for Captain Pancake here, or Panaka. We're 42 steps and 37 pages, so close to Padme. Then we're off to Qui-gon. He's going to pick us up at bag number 7. He's going to be 43 building steps and 41 pages. And last but not least, we have Darth Maul. And he's going to be bag number 9, so he's going to be the last bag. He's going to be 28 steps and 27 pages. Well, that is the full unboxing. I got the books with their bags. Well, for this one, I'm going to take a little bit of time and have just a lot of fun remembering the Phantom Menace. I actually just watched this movie last night in theaters for the May the 4th, but it was actually May the 5th when I got to the theaters to see it. So to get to build these characters after just watching them in the theater for the first time, I watched the movie in my home several times, is going to be quite fun and quite awesome, actually. So I'm going to go get to the build, and right now, you guys are going to hop right to the review. Let's start the review of the BrickHeadz. Okay, so I have these guys laid out in the same order as the box. The first one we're going to kick it off with is going to be with everybody's favorite or least favorite, Gungan. So with him, we have the normal printed eyeballs. We also have the printed 2x4 chest piece right here for his clothes. We have nice nougat coloring and light tan, capturing all of his Gungan features. We can see that we have nice little accent pieces here for his floppy ears. Overall, a really nice BrickHeadz. I really like this one. Next up is going to be Anakin, and he's number 228. Jar Jar is 227. Now with Anakin, this is more of his pod racer uniform, not his uniform or clothes that he was wearing when he took down the battle station. So that's why his helmet is 2 different colors. He's got 2 different pilots-like outfits or helmets in this movie. We can see a little bit of his hair sticking out from the back. His helmet is a light bluish gray on this side, then a light bluish gray and this dark burgundy red color. I like the use of the telephone element to make the goggles, and then the telescope element to make the front attaching piece for it. I think that's really nice. He doesn't have any other printed elements besides the eyes on him. We do see him with a hammer. Really nice BrickHeadz, just really built out of solid brick on this one. Really cool. Next up, we have Queen Amidala, number 229 of the kit. Now we have a little bit more of a printed element with this one. We have printed eyes, then we have this printed piece down below, then we have this printed chest piece right here. Now this is her iconic gown with nice amber pieces at the bottom. A lot of detail is in this BrickHeadz. This is probably one of the more meatier ones out of all of them when it comes to part usage and bricks. We have this nice gold elements around her face, also around the top to accentuate her features. We have a lot of chunky bricks making up her hair. We have some triangular pieces making the shoulder pads of the gown. And of course, it's in the white face makeup that we're familiar with in the movie. She is on a round base, but attached to the BrickHeadz base at the same time. I really think it's kind of redundant to have the BrickHeadz base with her round base, but they're just trying to be consistent. So that is Queen Amidala. Next up is 230, Captain Pancakes, or Panaka. Now with him, he doesn't have any other printed pieces other than his eyes. He does have a lot of that gold surrounding the top of his head. Here we can see the band of his hat. and of course the top of his hat. Now this is a really good, well-built character. My daughter actually knocked this one off of the table and it landed on the floor, and it didn't even knock off anything except for the stand. Here he is holding a pistol or a blaster like he is in the movie. We have some silver elements on all four corners, really giving him that full look. Not a bad character. Next up, we're going to move on to Qui-gon. This is one I'm super excited for, as I already have an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now I have a Qui-gon. Again, they did a really good job at getting the likeness of his beard. We do have the printed elements on his chest and the eyes, but I really like how they got his beard to be shown. Really interesting brick-built techniques with this one. I do like his hair. His hair's done really well. He does have a lightsaber on the side. He does have this nice little dark pearl black element right here to break up his hair, which is a good addition. Overall, not bad at all. He does have a cloak that surrounds his whole bottom like he does in the movie, with a little opening gap right here for his legs. That was number 231. Now we're going to move to 232 and the last one, which is Darth Maul. This is my daughter's favorite character from The Phantom Menace. Since they're celebrating the movies, she has found a lot of promotional stuff surrounding this character, and she is really enjoying this character. So we do have printed eyes that are now yellow with the white of the squares. We do have printed for the bottom and the printed for the top of the head. He has lots of the little triangles making his horns, but he's really blacked out. We have some radiator grills to add some accent for his belt, and then we have these other triangular elements making the drapes that go over his legs. We do have the double-ended lightsaber that we're all known. And other than that, he's just a lot of red and black. And that is our 6 incredible minifigures for $55. So that does it for today's video. There's not a whole lot to talk about. I really don't have any gripes. They're BrickHeadz. They have some interesting build techniques. The only thing is maybe Amidala didn't need a base, but all BrickHeadz have the same size base, and that's all that they were trying to do, is keep all the BrickHeadz with the base. No need to have one without the base. I get it. But other than that, these BrickHeadz have excellent details, excellent part usage. The brick-built facial features are just phenomenal on them. And like I said earlier in this video, they are priced perfectly at $55 because Anakin's technically half of a figure with his size. So $5 for him, $10 per each for the others. Lego just knocked this one out of the park. It is so far, I think, the best Phantom Menace era set that we can get right now for the money. But we have a few more to review, so we're just going to have to find out. So with that one, everybody, if you guys want to support the channel, there's 2 ways to do so. Down below, you guys can hit the little thanks button. When you hit the thanks button, you guys leave a small donation. Helps us afford Lego sets and keep Bricks and Toys going. If that's not really your thing, you guys can always hit the subscribe button and follow along with everything that we do here. And as usual, if you guys want to share this video with your friends, I'd more than appreciate it. And also, drop your comments down below. Did you pick these up and did you build them and enjoy them? Because I know I definitely did. They were a fun little side project, and it's just so cool to build these iconic characters and now possess them in a collection that's as incredible as BrickHeadz. So with that one, everybody, up next, I think we are tackling the diorama from the pod race. This is pod racing. So be sure to check out that review in a couple days. If not, it's out already. And on that one, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.